Donc, bonjour, bienvenue, bienvenue. Aujourd'hui, c'est le mardi 6 avril. So these are the objectives. Voici les objectifs. Pretty simple for today. We may even end a little bit early. We're going to keep it kind of simple, kind of loose. Donc, re-bienvenue, re-bienvenue. Depuis le semestre dernier, ce semestre, le programme un peu, et puis pour demain. Okay. So welcome back, first of all. Welcome back, welcome back. A few quick things before we get into the French part. Our schedule changes next week. So this week we have the schedule that you've been having where we start at 10 a.m. That's fine this week. Starting next week, what time do we start? Does anybody know? Okay, so real quick, how can I contact Mr. Hare? So if you go to our Canvas course, over here, branch 2, and I'll go into student view so it looks a little bit more like it'll look like for you. Boop. So if you go into our Canvas course and go into student view, you can see how to contact me right here. So you can see my email, and you've actually got a Google Voice phone number. So that's a phone number that uses my cell phone, but it's like a Google phone, all right? So it's like a work phone. So if email doesn't work super well for you, you can always contact me that way, okay? And then there's like more information about me here. Oh, my landing page, I guess. But then for student hours, the way to get for student hours is if you want to sign up and come in and check in and get a little bit of extra help with something, you can actually go to the calendar. That's kind of the best way to do it. And I like looking at it through agenda view. And if you click on our class, so here's today's class. All right, here's what's going on. If you click on student hours, it'll take you to a sheet that you can sign up. And the first couple of weeks, we're going to focus on ELO for folks who are struggling in Q3. But you can still for sure sign up. Don't worry about that. All right. And you can sign up for a certain time. So from now on, starting this quarter, it's only going to be Mondays. So in the past couple quarters, we've had basically every morning has been student hours. So Tuesday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m., you can come through and come visit and get some questions answered and stuff like that. Starting this quarter, though, we're going to have to switch it up because we're starting a little bit earlier, and student hours are going to happen on Mondays. All right, so Mondays. And this is actually for the whole quarter. This is week 2. And then week 3 will pop up. All right, you can just put in your name right in there. You can edit that document. And then when it's time, you can just hop on the Zoom by clicking that link. Up. So there you go. And I'll put that link in every event, every calendar event. I really want to encourage you all. I know that we talked about this last quarter, but I feel like it's been forever. I feel like it's been a super long time. I really want to encourage you all to use the Canvas calendar because I try to keep everything right there. Whether it's an assignment, so you've got something due for tomorrow, it's like a small thing. Whether it's the class information, whether it's links to the video, things like that, it'll all be in there. I record classes and I post them to YouTube, and I've got playlists. And so what I'll do is in each module, I'll link to a playlist with the unit videos, so to make it a little easier to find. Okay, so welcome back. So our schedule changes next week. Now you know how to contact me, whether it's through my Google Voice or through email. You can get help from me during student hours. And if those Mondays don't work for you, you can always message me and we'll find another time, okay? All right, so what do you remember from semester 1? So what I'd like for you to do is to go ahead and try to annotate. So what I've got here is I've got a list of things you might be able to do. And what I'd love to see is for people to annotate and kind of check them, all right? So they're check boxes. So you can use annotation to kind of check them off. So I can tell a simple story in the past. I can talk about my daily routine. I can talk about clothing and style. I can describe myself and others. I can make plans with friends. I can write a letter introducing myself. I can give a simple history of Paris architecture. So I'll give you all a second to go ahead and annotate that and try to pick out, okay, well, which one of these, which few of these can you do in French? Yeah, good job. So yeah, you can do those things in French. And maybe you're a little rusty. Maybe it's been a little while, or it feels like it was a long time ago since you did that, but that's okay. We're gonna brush up a little bit. Because it's been a while. Okay. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of go through that just to kind of jog your memory and remind you just very, very briefly a little bit of what we did before breaking for the quarter. Okay, and here we're gonna start getting into French. And I'd love to hear more about y'all. So I know things might have changed a lot. Maybe they changed just a little bit since last I saw you, but I really wanna hear how things are going and what's up. And this is a little assignment to get you back into French, but also to get you practicing a little bit. And then also so I can hear a little bit more about how things have been going for you. Donc, depuis le semestre dernier, hein, j'ai commencé à, donc depuis le semestre dernier, j'ai commencé à, donc moi, j'ai commencé à jouer aux jeux vidéo sur mon ordinateur. J'ai commencé à lire Zorro de Isabelle Allende, hein, Zorro, hein, et j'ai arrêté de peindre des miniatures et de voir mes beaux-parents. Donc j'ai commencé à jouer aux jeux vidéo, j'ai commencé à lire Zorro, mais j'ai arrêté de peindre des miniatures et de voir mes beaux-parents. OK? Donc, depuis le semestre dernier, j'ai commencé à faire ces choses et j'ai arrêté de faire ces choses. Et toi? Et toi? Okay. So who can tell me what's going on here? What am I OK, excellent, très bien. Donc, depuis le semestre dernier, j'ai commencé à faire ces choses. J'ai arrêté de faire ces choses. OK? Et toi? Et toi? How about y'all? J'ai commencé à faire quoi? Qu'est-ce que tu as commencé à faire? Qu'est-ce que tu as arrêté de faire? D'accord, j'ai commencé à cuisiner. Super. J'ai commencé à cuisiner un peu plus. Super. C'est très bien. J'aime beaucoup cuisiner. Donc, j'ai commencé à cuisiner un peu plus. Super. OK. Donc, et toi? So I'll ask you to complete this for tomorrow. All right. So for tomorrow's class. And again, you're just copying and pasting these and finishing the sentences with a verb. Right? A thing that you're doing, an action. All right. So I'd like to talk a little bit now about the semester. And I know I'm talking a lot. I hope in tomorrow and then by the end of the week, I'll have y'all talking more and me talking less. But I kind of wanted to take a moment to introduce y'all to the semester real quick. So let's go into Canvas. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. All right. Courses. I can't quite see. Glares pretty rough. Or maybe it's my eyes. Maybe I'm just an old man. Okay, so let's go into student view. Okay, so if you go into modules, so you'll see this is the home page. This is kind of what it's going to look like for y'all. And if you go into modules, you can see kind of what's going on in the semester. All right. So again, you've got all these different sections that you can collapse or expand. If you want to look at them closer, welcome. So module 1, so unit 1, we already did all this. So maybe this will be a good reminder for y'all. If you want a refresher, you can look at that. And then we also worked on unit 2. So we finished unit 2 last semester. Okay. So that's all done. This semester, we're going to do unit 3 and 4. And 4. So let's take a look. So for unit 3, we can look at the standards and to-do list to see what we're going to learn how to do. And there's not really a to-do list. It's really just standards. OK. Au revoir. À demain.